Welcome to 321 Profits, the podcast that brings you expert advice and behind-the-scenes information to help launch your business success.
Okay, we're back for the 321 Profits, the podcast, and our guest again today is Peter Bowerman, the author of The Well-Fed Writer and a well-fed writer himself.
Yes.
Are you eating good these days?
I am. When people meet me, they say, I was expecting someone bigger because I don't have like a big gut or anything.
You don't have the you've got to have some girth to go along with your book. Is that what it is?
Right.
So for this part of this, I want to talk a little bit about the book, strangely enough. So we're going to get into that just a little while. So when you first wrote the Well-Fed Writer book, and I'm going to show everybody, I love this. But
that is too funny.
I don't know what happened here. This is the exact green. Look at that.
It is too funny.
That you made of.
That's hilarious. I want to get a screenshot of that. Hold that up. Hold that up. Let me see if I can get a screenshot of that. Here, you can be in the picture. Just peek around the side. Hold on. Okay, I got it.
Because the binding is even gone. It's so covered up, you can't even read the words. That's amazing. How did you pick the exact green? Right. Okay, so if you're on the audio part of the podcast, what you can't see here is that the book has a particular color of green that you want to go watch the video that we're looking at because you can't see it on the green screen that's behind me, and it's just transparent. So it's really kind of cool. But it's called The Well-Fed Writer. And when did I have the first edition here. When did that come out?
2000.
And how many copies of that first edition did you sell?
Well, in terms of printed copies, I'm not counting ebooks. Probably 60,000.
60,000, and this is entirely self-published.
Correct.
Right? This is something you did because you knew how to do this. But tell us what the book is about.
Okay, it is.
What's it for?
The business, the commercial writing business we just talked about, it's basically a soup to nuts how-to to help people start their own freelance commercial writing practice, writing for companies and creative agencies. So I really start at the beginning, and I make absolutely no assumptions on the part of the reader. Those of us who've been at it a while, hopefully we've learned a few things. And, so this is what I tell people. If you have some natural writing ability, you do, not just because your mother told you that you write well, but if you have natural writing ability, then that's half the battle in building a business and growing it. But you shouldn't have to. You should be working with people who go, "Hey, I'm really good at this, but I'm a lousy writer, and I know I'm a lousy writer." So
it's better if they kind of come to grips with that, right? And they're kind of like, okay, I know what I want to say. I don't know how to make it.
That's right.
Say it correctly or whatever, right?
That's right. Yeah, and we get paid what we do, and we haven't talked about that, but this is one of the few arenas of writing, maybe the only arena of writing, that pays really well. Someone coming in like day one, low end in most major metros is $50-$60 an hour, and it goes on up from there. And you can very easily get up to 125, 150 an hour, or more. And you're paid that because you're not just taking dictation, you're not just putting pretty sentences together. You are, like you just said, the person says, I don't know exactly what I want to say, but I know what I want to try to get across. And you have to be able to take those kind of disparate, vague thoughts and kind of make them all coalesce, into an idea that they go, and that's like the great thing where they go, that's it. That's
Don't you love that? I mean, that's huge.
It is.
So it's like being a chef.
Yeah, right. You put it all together and person go, oh my God, that's amazing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there is some skill involved in this, and I tell people all the time, if you're one of those like medium talented writers, you're not great, but you're solid. You can do well. You may not get up to, 6 figures, but you can do very well and have a great lifestyle.